Hey guys, this is Miss Smith. We're going to do our Q3-1 review. So make sure you're following along as I go through these with you. All right, we're going to start with Monday. So as usual, this first list right here on Monday will be the words that we need for other boxes throughout the week. So make sure you pay close attention to each of these words. So on this second box here, it says, which word means the blue-green color of water? So if I look at my list of words here, I know that the best choice is going to be aquamarine. All right, box number 2 on Monday. Label the parts of speech for each underlined word. Your sentence says, wow, I can't believe you danced in the show and you won. So the first underlined word I see is wow. We know based on what we've talked about with parts of speech that wow is going to be an interjection. Next one is the word you. I know that the word you is going to be a pronoun. All right, with the next one, we have the word in. In is showing me where this is happening. So I know that that is going to be an example of a preposition. And then our last word is and. We know that and would be a conjunction. Next one says improve the sentence by expanding, combining, or reducing. So currently I have, I did my math homework, I did my reading homework. Now I know from looking at these choices, I have 2 sentences here, so I'm automatically going to choose to combine them. Now if I combine these, the easiest way to do it would be to say, I did my math and reading homework. All right, next one, simile or metaphor, and we need to figure out the meaning. It says, Adriana was as busy as a bee getting her science project ready for the fair. So I see these key words right here. That automatically is going to tell me that this is a simile. Now, if we're saying Adriana was as busy as a bee, that just means that she was very busy. She had a lot to do. She was working very hard. All right, next one, I need to write a sentence using the correlative conjunction pair either or. So you could do several different sentences here, but the example I'm going to give you says either mom or dad will take me to school. So I have either mom or dad. On the next one, circle the part of speech of the word distort. So we have a dictionary entry here. We know that the part of speech is always going to be listed right here, telling us how that word distort would be used in a sentence. Okay, so the last one for Monday says, tell if the underlined verb is perfect past, present, or future. I will have walked 5 miles by the end of the day. Now I know if I see will have in front of this verb, that's automatically going to tell me that this is a future perfect verb. Pause just a second and then we'll move on to Tuesday. All right, which words have a prefix that means water? So we're looking back to this list from Monday. I see the words aquarium. Let's see, aquatic. I see aqueduct. And I see the word aquamarine. All right, on the next one, which word best completes the sentence? So again, remember we are using this list right here from Monday. Which word best completes the sentence? If you would like to buy some fish, you will need to get and blank to keep them in. Now, based on that sentence, I know that I'm going to choose the word aquarium. because that is where you keep a fish, is in an aquarium. On the next one, which word or phrase best completes the sentence? We have on the other hand, first, and moreover. Your sentence says, I would love to earn some extra money. Blank, I don't have enough time to get a job. Now, based on these three choices, I would love to earn some extra money. On the other hand, I don't have enough time to get a job. Okay, that could make sense. But let's look at the other ones. I would love to earn some extra money. First, I don't have enough time to get a job. That one really doesn't sound like it works. So let's go ahead and mark that out. Next one would be, I would love to earn some extra money. Moreover, I don't have enough time to get a job. All right, that one really doesn't sound correct either. So we know that we're going to go back to our first choice and choose on the other hand. Next box says, which word can mean happy and all that is inside something? We have stuff, we have ecstatic, we have content. So let's start with the word stuff. If I'm talking about stuff, I know that stuff really doesn't relate to being happy. However, stuff could be what is inside or what is part of something. So it only matches one definition. All right, what about ecstatic? Now, ecstatic could mean happy, but it really doesn't have anything to do without something that is inside or part of something else. So I don't think this one is going to work either. On the next word, it says content. Now, content would be an example of happy. And if I pronounce the word as content, that's going to be part of something else. So I'm going to go ahead and circle this one. Okay, the next one's asking us to correct the sentence by adding commas. Mama's making pizza, chicken bites, and chips for the party. So we were talking about all the things that Mama's making here. I see pizza, I see chicken bites, and I see chips. So I'm going to put a comma after pizza and a comma after bites. Next one says, rewrite the title using the correct formatting. It says, man saves child's life. Now this is a newspaper article. So this is not the title of the entire newspaper. It's just one of the stories included in it. So this is an example of a smaller work. So I know that I'm going to put quotation marks around this one. Next one says, which definition of distort is being used in a sentence? The picture on the television was hard to watch because it looked distorted. So I'm going to refer back to this dictionary entry from Monday. So number 1 says to tell in a way that is misleading. Number 2 says to twist out of a natural, normal, or original shape or condition. Now, if I'm talking about the picture looking distorted, it means the picture's not going to look correct. So in this case, I'm going to choose definition number 2 as my correct answer. All right, the last one on Tuesday. Complete the sentence with the correct perfect past tense verb. It says, she blank 45 minutes to get to the store. Now, I know I'm using the verb walk. I know that because I'm using perfect tense, I'm going to have to change this to walked, because you always have to have your base verb being in past tense. Now, if I'm doing past perfect, I know that I need to put something in front of walked. So in this case, I know that I'm going to put had walked. All right, we'll pause for just a second, and then we will move on to Wednesday. All right, on Wednesday, it says, which words have a root that means run or go? Remember, you're still using this list over here from Monday. So if I'm looking for a root with run or go, I'm going to choose courier, course, and I'm going to choose extracurricular. All right, on the next one, we are also referring to that word list from Monday. So which word means a person who runs or delivers messages? This would be a courier. All right, next one, we are labeling the parts of speech in the sentence. It says, put on your shoes so you can go outside. So I'm going to start with the word on. I know that on your shoes is an example of a prepositional phrase. So we know that prepositional phrases always begin with a preposition. All right, my next one that's underlined is the word so. Now I know that so would be one of those conjunctions that we use to combine two different statements. And the last one is outside. Now in this case, outside is talking about a place. So I know that a place is going to be an example of a noun. All right, improve the sentence by expanding, combining, or reducing. I currently have the sentence, I got flowers. So that's a very simplified sentence. So I don't need to do any reducing because there's not a lot there already. I don't have anything to combine it with, so I know that I'm going to expand or add to it. So I'm going to say, I got pretty flowers on Tuesday. So you could have a lot of different ways to expand this sentence. Just make sure you add extra information to it. All right, on the next one, what does the adage or proverb mean? The pen is mightier than the sword. This is basically saying that it's going to be more effective for you to try to convince someone with words than it would be to try to force someone to do something. So I'm writing more effective to use words than force, because if you talk to someone about it and try to convince them that way, they're more likely to listen to you than you just trying to force whatever you're saying upon them. All right, next I need to write a sentence using the correlative conjunction pair neither nor. So I'm going to say neither Sammy nor Grace will eat olives. So this is saying neither Sammy nor Grace. All right, next one, circle the pronunciation of the word alert. So again, we see a dictionary entry here. So I know that if I am looking at the way that a word is put into a dictionary, I start with the word, followed by that in these parentheses would be the pronunciation. That would be how you say the word. And the last one on Wednesday, it says, tell if the underlined verb is perfect past, present, or future. Your sentence says, they have enjoyed the movie. Now I know, based on this word right here, that it is not going to be past perfect because we've already shown on Tuesday that we have to use had. Present could be an option. Let's look at future. Nope, I know that from Monday over here, will have is what I need in front of it to be future. So in this case, this is a present perfect verb. All right, we'll take just a second and then we will move on to Thursday. All right, at the top here, it says which words have a root that means to sit or to settle. So I see the word president. I see the word reside. And I see the word subside. So on the next one, we're finding a word that completes the sentence. It says the blank is the highest position in the government. Well, I know that that is going to be the word president. Okay, on the next sentence, we are trying to figure out where the comma would go. In addition, I love to make banana pancakes on Sundays. Now, I know based on the information in that sentence, I'm putting a comma after in addition. All right, which word could replace the underlined word? We have complete, eliminate, and continue. I wish I could abolish homework. All right, so knowing what abolish means, we're not going to say we're trying to complete our homework. It could be eliminate, but let's check the next one. Continue. No, that doesn't make sense either. So we're going to go with eliminate. Correct the sentence by adding commas. I have to go to the store, buy some snacks, and clean up the house before the party. So we're talking about all the different things that we need to do. So we are going to the store, we are buying snacks, and we are cleaning up the house. So I'm going to put a comma after store and a comma after snacks. Next one is asking us to rewrite the title. So this time we have entertainment. And this tells us that it is a magazine title. So this would be the title of the entire magazine, not just a little piece of it. So if I'm talking about that, I'm talking about a major work, which I know is going to be underlined. All right, which definition of alert is being used in the sentence? Martha was very alert after her 3 cups of coffee. So let's look back to these definitions. Number 1 says quick to notice anything unusual or dangerous. Number 2, to warn someone of danger. Well, if you are very alert after drinking 3 cups of coffee, it's going to mean that you have been able to notice everything. You are paying a lot of attention, you're picking up on things quickly. So I'm going to say this matches definition number 1. All right, and then our last box. Complete the sentence with the correct perfect future tense verb. Her friends blank here 6 hours by the end of the day. So if I'm talking about perfect future tense, if we look back over here to Monday, I know that I need to have these words right here in front of my verb. I also know that it needs to be a base verb that is in past tense. So in order to do that, I need to say will have been.